program ISIS into oblivion, testing whether, quote, sand can glow in the dark. Does that mean leveling the ISIS capital of Raqqa in Syria, where there are hundreds of thousands of civilians?
What it means is using overwhelming air power to utterly and completely destroy ISIS.
He's a pussy. That's terrible. Terrible.
It's really so stupid.
Look, the simple fact is, if you think this is tough and you're not being treated
this
fairly,
isn't tough and easy.
Imagine what it's going to be like dealing with Putin, or dealing with President Xi, or dealing with the Islamic terrorism that exists. This is a tough business to run for president.
I know. You're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need to have a leader that is
real tough.
Oh, my arm. Why, you? What's the matter with you? Oh, why, you? No!
I mean, we're liable to wake up one morning, and Donald, if he were president, would have nuked Denmark.
Language. 2 days ago, he said he would take his pants off and moon everybody, and that's fine. Nobody reports that.
Where's my ring? Huh? Where's my ring, asshole? Where's my ring, motherfucker?
Come on.
Put it on my fuzzy finger, you fuck. Right. Come on.
Being liar, liar, liar. It's a very odd dynamic. That's a matter of principle, and I'll tell you.
You are the single biggest liar. You probably are worse than Jeb Bush.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
It's really so stupid.
Bring it back now.
It won't work.
And let's dispel once and for all with this fiction that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Barack Obama is undertaking a systematic effort to change this country, to make America more like the rest of the world. That's why he passed Obamacare and the stimulus and Dodd-Frank and a deal with Iran. It is a systematic effort to change America. When I'm president of the United States, we are going to re-embrace all the things that made America the greatest nation in the world, and we are going to leave our children what they deserve, the single greatest nation in the history of the world.
Senator Rubio, thank you.
Of the state. But I would add this, let's dispel with this fiction that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. He is trying to change this country. He wants America to become more like the rest of the world. We don't want to be like the rest of the world. We want to be the United States of America. And when I'm elected president, this will become, once again, the single greatest nation in the history of the world.
You see, everybody, I want the people at home to think about this. That's what Washington, D.C. does. The drive-by shot at the beginning with incorrect and incomplete information, and then the memorized 25-second speech that is exactly what his advisors gave him. See, Marco, the thing is this. When you're president of the United States, when you're a governor of a state, the memorized 30-second speech where you talk about how great America is at the end of it doesn't solve one problem for one person.
Those are the facts. Here's the bottom line. This notion that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing is just not true.
There it is.
He knows exactly
what he's doing.
There it is,
the memorized 25-second speech.
We need to build a wall, and it has to be built quickly.
Tear down this wall.
The wall just got 10 feet higher.
But just try to visualize another America. One where Republicans, Democrats, and Donald Trump all get along.
I'm enjoying watching Hillary Clinton.
I like Ted Cruz. He's been very nice to me. As an act of love.
This is an issue where Bernie and I are in complete agreement.
How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
But he's a nasty guy. Nobody likes him. Nobody in Congress likes him. Nobody likes him anywhere once they get to know him.
For a number of weeks now, Ted Cruz has just been telling lies. Right. He lied about Ben Carson in Iowa. He lies about Planned Parenthood. He lies about marriage. He's lying about all sorts of things, and now he makes things up.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Answer the phone.
I'll answer it when I'm ready.
Yeah?
Well, you're the only person on the stage that's ever been fined for hiring people to work on your projects illegally. You hired some workers from Poland.
I'm the only one on the stage that's hired people. You haven't hired anybody.
Well, in fact, some of the people he hired. Well, but hold on.
I've hired. And by the way, I've hired tens of thousands of people over my job. You've hired.
You've hired
nobody.
1,000.
1, 2, 3.
Quit you. Leave him alone. I'm quitting. Put up your hands. You're quitting, eh? There. What's the matter? Leave him alone. Get out of here.
It's really so stupid.
Here's a man, Robin Hood. This is Robin Hood over here. He talks about corruption on his financial disclosure form. He didn't even put that he's borrowed money from Citibank and from Goldman Sachs, which is a total violation. He didn't talk about the fact that he pays almost no interest. He just left it off, and now he's going to protect the people from the big bad banks.
We're going to move on.
On his own record, he screams, liar, liar,
What
liar.
I said on Univision because he doesn't speak Spanish.
And the biggest liar. This guy lied.
I can't take it.
Honey, what's wrong?
I'm hyperventilating. I can't take it anymore. Basic manners are gone from politics. What is it with these ding-dongs?
$1 billion.
If he builds the wall the way he built Trump Towers, he'll be using illegal immigrant labor to do it. The second...
So cute. Such a cute soundbite.
But no, it's not a soundbite. It's a fact.
Yeah,
Again, go online and Google it. Donald Trump, Polish workers. You'll see it. The second thing about the trade war, I don't understand, because your ties and the clothes you make is made in Mexico and in China. So you're going to be starting a trade war against your own ties and your own suits.
Why can't we all just get along?
Here's the guy that buys a house for $179,000. He sells it to a lobbyist who's probably here for $380,000, and then legislation is passed. You tell me about this guy. This is what we're going to have.
Here's the guy that inherited $200 million. If he hadn't inherited $200 million, you know where Donald Trump would be right now? Selling watches in Manhattan.
That is so wrong.
Answer the phone.
I'll answer it when I'm ready.
Yeah?
Condition.
Here's what you didn't hear in that answer, and this is important, guys. This is an important thing. What is your plan? I understand the lines around the state, whatever that means. This is not a game where you draw maps
and you
around.
Don't know what it
What
means.
is your plan?
That's the problem.
What is your plan on health care? You don't have a plan.
The biggest problem he doesn't know.
I'll give him 1 minute.
The biggest problem he's got is he doesn't know. You know, I watched him melt down 2 weeks ago with Chris Christie. I got to tell you, the biggest problem he's got is he really doesn't know about the lines. The biggest thing we've got, and the reason we have no competition, is because we have lines around the state, and you have essentially
we already mentioned that as part of my plan. I know what that is. But what else is part of your plan? So your only thing is to get rid of the lines around the states. What else is part of your health care plan?
The lines around the states mean.
That's your only plan.
And it was almost done. No. You know what that does?
I'll
that
give him
brings
time
in,
to mind. He can tell us his plan.
Excuse me. That brings in competition. When you get rid of the lines, it brings in competition. So instead of having one insurance company taking care of New York or Texas, you'll have many. They'll compete, and it'll be a beautiful thing.
Right. And so that's the only part of the plan? Just the lines, the interstate competition?
No, the nice part about the plan, you'll have many different plans. You'll have competition. You'll have so many different plans.
But now he's repeating himself.
No, I'm not repeating. No. I don't repeat myself.
You don't repeat yourself.
Here's the guy who repeats himself.
It's really so stupid.
Donald, true or false, you've said the government should pay for everyone's health care?
That's false.
You've never said that?
No, I never. I said it worked in a couple of countries, but
you've never stood on this debate stage and says it works great in Canada and Scotland, and we should do it here. Did you say if you want people to die on the streets, if you don't support socialized health care, you have no heart?
I will not let people die on the streets if I'm president.
Have you said you're a liberal on health care?
Excuse me, let me talk.
Bring it back now.
It won't work.
Mr. Trump, first of all, he's talking about the polls. I'm beating him awfully badly in the polls.
But you're not beating Hillary.
So
you're not beating Hillary.
Well, then if I can't beat her, you're really going to get killed, aren't you? In all fairness, Marco is not a negotiator. I watched him melt down, and I'll tell you, it was one of the saddest things I've ever seen. He's not going down.
He thinks the Palestinian is a real estate deal.
And these people may even be tougher than Chris Christie, okay?
The Palestinians are not a real estate deal, Donald.
Okay, no. A deal,
They're not a real estate deal.
Is a deal. Let me tell you,
a deal is not a deal when you're dealing with terrorists. Have you ever negotiated with terrorists?
You are not a negotiator. And with your thinking, you will never bring peace. You will never bring peace.
Donald might be able to build condos in the Palestinian areas, but he's not going to. This is not a real.
I declare, I'm not going to pay for that fucking wall. The wall just got 10 feet higher.
Hell! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I was perfect. The rest of you morons were flat. Flat? Or flat broke like your casinos? Flat, like the Canadian prairie you were born on.
And let's dispel once and for all with this fiction that he doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. It's exactly what he's doing.
Oops. Want to see something my mother suggested? Go ahead.